And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Earle Farrell for Memphis. Got a real treat for you today. We're going to take you to a five-star barbecue restaurant, and that's according to Yelp, and you can't cheat that deal. Either good or you're not good. And we're going to be visiting with the guy that started it all. The name of the place, by the way, is Ballhoggerz, which is spelled Hogggerz. It's at 1440 Airways. We're talking with Merritt Bailey and Nicole Alexis, and you guys are getting great reviews on Yelp. You're getting, and you can, as I said, you can't fake that stuff. I mean, if it's good, you can't change it, and if it's bad, you can't change it. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. How you doing today, Earl?
I am doing great. I was great. I stopped by earlier and met y'all, and really enjoyed meeting you, and I think you guys are doing a fantastic job. One of the things we wanted to do, and we want to thank you to our sponsor, Southern Security Federal Credit Union, because what they wanted to do was to show restaurants and what they're going through and how they're making it during this very difficult time. And they've got 5 locations around the city, and what they do is work with a lot of restaurateurs on, especially the young people, getting a checking account and buying their first car, getting a credit card, all the things you have to live by. But as you've been in the business 20 years, Merritt, you know how tough it is, and there's so many young people that are in it, and that's one of the goals they have is helping people, and then putting this show on, they're really helping people just like you. Tell us a little bit.
I appreciate it.
Well,
I appreciate that.
and then you let them know that too, okay?
Sir.
Now, you're located at 1440 Airways Boulevard, which
1404.
1404. I have dyslexia. I swap things around a lot. My wife understands. But it's right there about 2 blocks south of Park, as you're headed toward the airport on Airways. And it's not a remarkable looking building, but as I told you today, the best barbecue in the world comes from places that you want it to come from. You know, it's got to be a joint, and you got a great joint there.
Yes, sir.
Now, I can see some of your trophies right behind you.
Right. We wanted to make sure we put those on display, Earl.
Well, that's because you earned them.
We want the world to know.
Well, let me just tell the world. You won in 2014, second place pork, third place chicken, 2015, first place chicken, second place chicken. You got first and second. How'd you pull that off?
Yes, sir.
And then third place shoulder. You're good. You're good twice. That's how you're so good. Like New York, they named you twice. Third place shoulder, 2016, second place turkey leg, 2017, first place chicken, first place shoulder, first place turkey leg, and second place ribs. And then when did you open this place? Was it right after 2017 and you won everything?
Yes, sir. We actually opened in 2018.
Okay.
When we opened, April of 2018. We started our business here, brick and mortar. Before that, we had a food truck where we were going around the town, serving up this good barbecue to the city.
Well, we're going to let everybody know where you are now, and this will stay up on
sir.
Facebook so people can go back and look at it. I hope you link it to your Facebook page so everybody can see this and hear your story, because it's a great story.
Yeah, too. Yes, sir.
Now, you come from a famous family here, the Darmy Bailey, and certainly an iconic individual. And let me turn a friend of mine who obviously doesn't know I do this show this time of day.
He wants to tune in to order some barbecue.
He probably does. He said, "Get to the barbecue. Show us the beef or the pork in this respect." But you decided you just had a love for food and love for grilling.
Yeah, we started off with a passion for grilling and making good food and having good family and friends around the grill while we cook, and we enjoy our thing that we do every day, and that's barbecue. We're being from the South and we're being from Memphis. It was just a niche that we had to fill.
Some of the comments on Yelp were things like, "It's what you expect Memphis barbecue to be like." Huge compliment.
Right. Well, when you expect Memphis barbecue, you want tender, smoked, grilled meat, and you also want to have that dry rub.
Yep.
So we do everything with a dry rub. We have a magnificent dry rub that we created ourselves as in-house, that we make and we prepare ourselves. And with our signature sauce, it goes on the meat just perfectly. And that's what the people love. That's what we do, and that's what we offer.
And you keep it the same. Let me just reel off some of the items. You've got full slab of ribs, just $24. Half slab, $13. Rib tips, $9 a pound. And I hear your rib tips are just fabulous.
Yes, sir. Fall out the bone, juicy and tender. Always.
Which means your ribs have to be good because they're coming from the ribs.
Exactly.
Barbecue sandwich, $6.50, which is pretty reasonable. And I was talking
for the size of the sandwich, we give you a jumbo sandwich.
And that's what Nicole was telling me. She said we used to have one size sandwiches. That people say, is that a big or a small? She goes, there's just one size, and it's big.
Nothing small comes from Ballhoggerz BBQ.
I like that. I like that. Then you've got smoked sausage, nachos, a rib sandwich, which I love. Then you've got loaded Ballhoggerz dog, which I guess was a hot dog or a sausage dog.
Well, it's a smoked sausage, circle beef smoked sausage, which comes with pulled pork, cheese, jalapenos, coleslaw,
pickles, mustard,
and barbecue sauce.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
Right. We throw it all on there.
Now let's get into the poultry. You got a jumbo turkey leg. It's $10. A turkey sandwich, $6, and turkey nachos, $8.50. And then you got signs of grilled corn, spaghetti, barbecue beans, slaw, potato salad, chips. Then extras, jalapenos, cheese sauce, butter. Then you got some lunch combos. And you got an award-winning sampler that includes 2 rib bones, pulled pork, pulled turkey, smoked sausage, 1 chicken wing, and a choice of a side for just $18.
Yes, sir. We give it all to you. So if you're indecisive and you just want to try some good barbecue and you don't know what you want to order, come in and get the sampler. We give you a little bit of everything.
Well, you do. Can you bring some out and show us a couple of your signature dishes?
Well, of course we can.
All right.
So here we go. We're going to start off with our ribs. We do a full slab of ribs, which we try to show you. Put it up to the camera so
look at that.
See.
Oh, I can almost taste that. Look at that.
Right. Those are our tender ribs, and we serve those with our dry rub, and we put our barbecue sauce on the side. So therefore, you can, if you don't like your ribs all sauced up and you just want to taste the tenderness and the juicy flavor of the meat, you just get the dry rub, and then you can add your sauces as you like.
Yeah, because I really don't. I'm not big on wet ribs. If I want to put sauce on them, I'll do it later. But I usually like the ribs themselves are great.
The grill.
These are our ribs, so we'll show you our ribs, and just so you know, it's not a gimmick. You see how they come out the bone?
Yes, I did.
Did you see that?
You're killing me.
It's without the sauce.
That's without the sauce.
With the sauce, and you really love it.
Now, these are not spare ribs or baby back. What are they?
They're St. Louis cut spare ribs.
Which are larger than the normal like baby back.
Very larger than baby back ribs. I don't like to do the baby back because we like to give you plenty of meat, plenty of pork.
Because that's what happens when you smoke them down. They shrink. So
they do shrink.
You got to start with more meat if you ended up with any meat at the end. So
right, you don't want your meat to shrink up or shrivel up after you cook and smoke it for so long.
And that's what keeps
we smoke all our meat for over 12 hours, so everything is tender, juicy, and grilled to perfection.
And see, that's the problem they have with most of these places that serve brisket here. They don't cook it at least 12 hours. You got to cook it low and slow.
Right.
For a long time to make it right.
And I gotta say, those ribs were excellent. I'm not. I almost want to eat some more, but all right, we're gonna move on to the next item.
Well, you believe it? Hey, listen.
This is what you get.
Okay, the chicken sandwich.
This is our barbecue. This is our pulled pork turkey sandwich.
Lift the lid off that just a little bit so they can see the chicken in there. The top bun. Yeah, lift that up just a little bit. Now, this is the chicken or the turkey?
This is turkey.
Pulled turkey sandwich.
Now, do you slice it or cut it and then deep fry it and then put it on the sandwich? How does it work?
No, we actually smoke our turkey legs for, like I say, over 10 to 12 hours.
Right.
And they're so juicy and falling off the bone, we pull it straight out the turkey leg.
Ah.
And we put it on the sandwich. In between
so that's the dry rub that's on the bird right there.
Yeah.
We put the dry rub on the meat and we put it on the bun.
Because it almost looked like it had been deep fried, which is not a bad idea now that I think about it.
Just smoked to perfection.
That looks just delicious, though. And is that a Kaiser?
One size sandwich for turkey and pork. It's full of meat.
Is that a Kaiser roll? You got that on?
Yes.
It's a deluxe bun.
It is. That's an upscale bun. I noticed that right off.
Right.
And then, what do you got?
And
anything?
It comes with our homemade coleslaw also. Homemade coleslaw, homemade sauce.
And your potato salad, do you make that from scratch there too?
Yes, sir. We make that in-house. We make everything in-house.
Old-fashioned style.
I was going to ask you, is it mustard-based potato salad or is it white potato salad?
It's more of a yellow mustard mayo mix.
Yeah,
Mustard and
that's the way Mama did it. That's what I'm always looking for. It's like meatloaf, you know. Remember the first time you ate meatloaf at somebody else's house and you go, man, this ain't meatloaf.
Right.
Potato
Make
salad.
sure we do it the right way.
That's right. You got anything else you want to show us?
Sure. We like to offer a little viewing of our banana pudding pie, our homemade banana pudding pie. Take the top off of that so they can see it really.
I hear Elvis would have really loved the nanner pudding there.
Yeah, that's what they call it, nanner pudding.
Yep, that's it.
So this is our homemade
Oh, wow, look at
banana
that.
pudding pie.
That looks just delicious.
Yes, sir. And if you see it from the bottom,
You got the
Cookies all the way
vanilla
through.
wafers on the bottom. Vanilla wafers,
yes,
right?
sir. Fresh vanilla wafers.
Well, y'all are doing a heck of a job. It's just the two of you. I asked you that today. I said, how many employees you got? You're looking at them. It's us.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
That way the product is always the same.
This is
You
the way.
don't have to worry about who's cooking what. It's always the same.
This is the way we started, and this is the way we're gonna ride it out.
Well, I think that is absolutely good. Because you can grow, but if you just are consistent, people are going to come. They'll wait in line until you get some more. And you know what they do in Texas? When you run out of brisket, they say, "We're out. That's it. That's all. You should have got here
It's
earlier."
over. When it's over, it's over.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Come early.
First come, first serve.
Now, I do want to tell everybody you're closed today because they're probably firing up the engines trying to head over there. But I got y'all to come in today because I wanted you to get on. And but you're open the Wednesday through Sunday, or what? What are your?
Wednesday through Sunday, yes, sir. Friday and Saturday we open late nights, and Sunday we open from 12 to 5.
But you also have Uber Eats and Grubhub who will deliver. So if you got folks who want to just sit at home and call it in, and they'll come pick it up for you. And
Well, that seems to be the best way right about now with the pandemic and everything going on. If you just like to order and then get it served to your house, we'll bring it to you.
well, it's that I can't recommend it anymore. If you don't believe me, look them up on Yelp. Ballhoggerz, and it's Hoggerz, and it is award. Oh man!
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
You're like
I
being
don't
on the.
wanna make you mad over
You're
it,
like
but
being
it's
on.
so good.
You're like being on the train with somebody, and he pulls that big paper sack out and starts eating ribs in front of you. Well,
sir.
it was a pleasure having you both on, and I wish you nothing but luck. But you don't need that. You've got a great product, and you've got winning personalities, and you're going to be just great. And we'll check back with you in a while and find out how things are going, because I know it's just going to be great. And folks, call them in. And the phone number over there is area code 901-279-1758. And they're at 1404 Airways Boulevard. You can go by and get it to go. Or, as I said, you can call Uber Eats or Grubhub, and they'll come pick it up for you. But right now, no dining inside, but you can come pick it up, right?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
And what you do is they got a side street right beside the building. Just pull back around. There's a fenced-in area. You pull back in there and go to the back door, and they'll take care of you. And I promise you, it won't be a disappointment. You will be delighted with it. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Earl, and we enjoy you. We appreciate you putting us on your show.
You
and
bet.
I want to let everybody in Memphis know, if you want some #1 award-winning Ballhoggerz BBQ, come on down, see us at 1404 Airways Boulevard. We'll be here. You can meet me or Nicole, and we'll serve you up the right way. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. I'm a ball hogger from now on, I'll tell you that. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Aren't they great people?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I do want to mention again that my favorite restaurant is brought to you by Southern Security Federal Credit Union. They've got 5 locations in Memphis to serve you. It's not a bank, it's a credit union. That means when you join, you pay a small fee, and then you become one of the owners. And you're treated like an owner. In fact, they've been picked 5 or 6 times as the best credit union in the Mid-South. So there's a testimonial right there. But they take care of every kind of thing you could want in the world of finance. Savings, lending, all the services you've come to expect from an institution that takes care of your money and your needs. And they certainly do that at Southern Security Federal Credit Union. There's one right down the street from me here in Collierville on Poplar Avenue.